I'm not a coder. I've never created a Chrome extension. Until I asked ChatGPT how to create a Chrome extension, I had no idea how to do it. If you just put in a prompt saying, how do you create a Chrome extension, you'll get quite a detailed explanation, especially if you use GPT-4, on how to create a Chrome extension. And I thought, well, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can actually do it and how quickly we can do it as well. So I've just done this prompt here. I've just said, help me create a Chrome extension that will list all of the title tags on page 1 of Google for a given keyword and also list the top 5 words used in those title tags. The Chrome extension will be called Title Tag Checker and will work in the following way. When someone clicks on the Chrome extension, they will be prompted to add a keyword and then click a Run button. When they click the button, the extension will run a Google search for that keyword and scrape the title tags from page 1 of Google results. A pop-up will appear and a progress counter will start when the process is running, just so we know it's running. And once the extension has scraped the title tags, it will then list them in the pop-up. And underneath that, it'll also list the top 5 words that are used in the title tags. So I've just made this up on the spot. I haven't tried this yet. So let's just give it a go and see what happens. Okay, so I've just skipped ahead because GPT-4 is a bit slower than its predecessors. So it took a while to type out, but we seem to have something quite thorough here. So we've got create a manifest file. So first create the folder. So I've gone ahead and created the folder, and then we've got the code to put in that first file. Create an icon. So I've gone ahead and done that as well. And then the other files to create. There's one bit here where it says implement the fetch title tags function, which maybe isn't 100% clear because it says we have to put it in some of those files it's already asked us to create. So I might just ask it about that just to be a bit more thorough. So what I'll do is I'll actually ask that now, and then while it's typing, I'll go ahead and sort those other files out. So let's just see. So implement, let's grab that and copy that. And let's say where you talk about, let's just put that in quotes. Where exactly do I put this code? And then while that is giving an answer, let's just kick off with these files here. So we need to create a file called manifest in a folder called title tag checker. So what I've done is I've created this. I created some different variations of this icon, but it said I only need the 48 ones. So let's just get rid of those. So it's asked me for this. So I've just done a little magnifying glass. I just grabbed a free icon, just resized it. So we've got that. So that was straightforward. And then for this file, the manifest one, I am just going to grab the code it's given me. Let's just do that again. Down to there. And copy that. And then let's grab a text file. One little tip here is if you're using TextEdit for Mac, if you just go into preferences, just make sure this is set to plain text. Because anything with code in it, you will need set to plain text. The rich text won't work. And in the open and save, if you also make sure display HTML files as HTML code instead of formatted text is ticked as well, because I know from playing about with things in the past that can cause some problems if that's not ticked as well, because it'll actually open up as the formatted HTML instead of the code if you save HTML files in here without that being ticked. So that's just a little pointer there. So let's paste this in here, file, save, and we want to call that manifest.json. And I'm just going to grab the right folder. Okay, so we just want it in there and save. And yes, I do want to use that extension. Okay, so that's the first one. The icon we've got, create the popup.html file. So this is where we do need to add some HTML in there. So I'm just going to paste that in a new file. save that as popup.html. Yes, use HTML extension, and that's that one. Now we need the popup.js file, so let's grab that. Create a new file, save popup.js. Let's actually put the code in there, that would help. Save that. And content script.js, content underscore script. Okay, let's make sure we get that right. Okay, let's grab that. Paste in this time. Content underscore script.js. And then we have this function part that I wasn't entirely sure about. So let's just have another quick read of this. So it says you may use JavaScript libraries. Note that you'll need to include the library in this file. It says something about in here, this file as well. Okay, so let's see exactly what we need to do. So after that, we should be done. We should just have to load the extension. So apologies for the confusion. That's okay. You should implement this function inside of this file. So let's open that. If we go to our folder, let's grab that file, open with and text edit. And then let's go back to here. Okay, here is the updated file with the function included. Ah, that's more like it. Okay, so let's replace what's there at the moment with all of this. Let's grab all of that and replace that and save it. Okay, replace the existing content of that, yep, with the code above. This file now includes the fetch title tags function. Okay, so that should be it. Fingers crossed. So open Chrome and go to extensions. So I've got that open and ready. Enable developer mode. So let's click developer mode there. And then click the load unpacked button and select the folder. So load unpacked. Let's go to the folder. Okay, so I've just opened that folder and it's enabled. We've got errors here, so let's just have a quick look, see what that is. Okay, so this is just saying this manifest version we put here will support will be removed in 2023. Okay, so that shouldn't be an issue at the moment. So let's grab this extension and pin it up here. Okay, so it's now pinned. We've got our magnifying glass here. So let's give it a whirl. So what keyword should we use? Let's try ChatGPT. Run. Okay, so it's not doing anything. Okay, so time for troubleshooting. So let's go back to ChatGPT. I click the run button and nothing happens. Okay, so I've skipped ahead a bit again while that was just typing out, but it's done its troubleshooting thing, and it's, you know, assuming this works, it seems to be pretty smart and seems to have figured out what's gone on. So it says it seems there was a mistake in the code. The reason it's not working is the content script is trying to update the progress in the pop-up, which is not allowed, blah, blah, blah. So it's asking us to update 2 of the files, and it's giving us the new code. And then it says in this updated code, this script updates the progress text itself before sending a message to the content script. Now, when you click the run button, you should see the progress text change to fetching title tags. Yeah, so it looks like this should sort it if it's figured it out correctly. I'll be impressed if it has. So popup.js. So let's replace what was there. Where's that one? There we go. So open with. And let's just replace that. There's a bit more there. Save. And then let's grab this new content script. Where's that in there? Grab that. Content script. And let's just select all, get rid of that and replace it. And save that. So let's give this another try then. So let's remove that and grab it again. Okay, that's there. Let's pop it in the toolbar again, or the bookmark bar. And there we have it. So we've got our magnifying glass. Let's just try the same keyword. So ChatGPT, fingers crossed, run. Still not doing anything. Okay, so let's go back and troubleshoot again. It still does nothing when I click run. Okay, so that's just run, and it's done some more troubleshooting, and it looks like it's figured out what's going on, or it seems to think it has. So it's saying it seems there's an issue with the content security policy when using the Fetch API to load Google search results. To resolve this issue, we can use a background script. So it's given us some updated files again for manifest, pop-up. It's given us a new background script. And it also says in this setup, we've removed the content script and moved the fetch title tags function to the background script. Okay. And then it just talked about the messages being sent between these. Okay, so let's give this a go. I guess we have to delete the content script then and update these. So let's grab this. This was manifest. Let's replace that. And then the next one was popup.js. Let's replace that. And then we've got our new background script. So let's just grab that. And what was it? Background.js. Background.js. And then I think we need to remove content script. Okay, let's just double check that. Remove content script, file, and move those functions. Okay, let's try it again. Let's give that a go. So let's remove this one. Unpack that again. Okay, so we've got that pinned to our bookmarks bar here. Let's click on that, use the same keyword. Fingers crossed, run. Okay, oh God, has this worked? ChatGPT online, OpenAI's world's best AI chatbot. Top 5 words, ChatGPT to how use and OpenAI's. Yep, introducing ChatGPT, that was the first one. Then it's, I guess, picked up on images, and then that was the second result. So yeah, it seems to have pulled them in, and we've got our top 5 words. So it's worked. So it wasn't first time. We had to do a couple of bits of troubleshooting, but I'm really impressed. This is smart, that just from saying, I've just clicked run and nothing happened, it just goes back and it seems to think, okay, so what could have gone wrong there? And it just figures it out and it tries different things. And it's smart. It's really clever. And I think I'm more impressed with the troubleshooting part of it than actually the fact that it can just help you create a Chrome extension within, well, I mean, it's minutes really, because that didn't take long. There was a little bit of back and forth with the troubleshooting, but yeah, really impressed. So yeah, that was quite a basic Chrome extension we created there, but I think there's some really, really smart things you can do with this, and you don't need to be, you know, a super coder to do it. You can just use GPT-4, tell it what you want it to do, or what you want it to help you to do, and yeah, pretty impressive.